Do you guys want do you guys want a Quora?
Ooh.
Sorry, what?
Do you guys want a Yahoo, but it's not from Yahoo, it's from the website Quora?
I thought for a second you were about to ask if we wanted a Quibi.
Do you guys want
I would actually.
Quibi would go down so fucking smooth right now. But no, I'm going to ask about, do you want to... I'm out here on the edge. I'm just a man on the edge, out in the rain, asking his two brothers if they want a Quora.
You have been... Okay.
I know.
I take two people inside. You know what I'm going to say. You've been in fucking Skunkworks R&D behind the scenes for weeks now.
Yeah.
You've had months to prepare.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, I'm still looking for the next big thing. And what you come to us with is off-brand Yahoo.
And you didn't even rebrand your question. Like, do you want a Quora? That's not right. You know that doesn't sound right.
Do you want a Dr. Pop? Start up.
Do you guys want a Sam's Club Yahoo?
You guys want some of this mountain lightning?
Here's the thing about Quora, okay? Let me tell you, because this
He's in many ways better than the Avatar.
Yeah, this has opened my eyes. This one particular Quora that was sent into us. Hold on, I will get this information of who sent this into us. I'm just going to type in our Gmail bar, Quora urinal, and that's from Nikki sent this in. Thank you, Nikki, for this flagship Quora. Thing about Quora that I didn't realize is that they called the Yahoo Answers website Yahoo Answers, but very rarely were answers provided on Yahoo Answers. The question was the star of the show, right? Here is a Quora, I guess, is what I don't know if they call them Quoras or not. This is the question that was posted on Quora. When you spit in the urinal and there's a string of saliva, do the bacteria have time to go inside your mouth? So you read that, and if that was Yahoo Answers, the very next one would be, first of all, a wild 12-paragraph screed about how electricity has the devil in it, and that the only way to save yourself is to pray to some saint or whatever, right? Then the next one would be like, shut up, idiot. That's not how Quora does it. How Quora does it is that they have Anup Sinha, who taught microbiology to medical undergrads for over 10 years. That's what his profile says. And he provides an extensive answer. And to me, that is the joy of Quora. And I'd love to read some of it if I can.
Yes,
sure.
Yeah.
To remind you, the question is, when you spit in the urinal and there's a string of saliva, do the bacteria have time to go in your mouth? Anup Sinha says, Vibrio is one of the fastest bacteria around, if not the fastest. If you see live Vibrio under a microscope, they seem to zip around like Barry Allen navigating through Central City. And then there's a badass picture of the Flash. So already we got multimedia on this website. We got all kinds of great stuff. And how fast does this bacteria move? 75 micrometers per second.
Is that fast or slow?
That's pretty fast. And the McGraw-Hill Encyclopedia of Science and Technology cites it at 200 micrometers per second. That's pretty fast, yeah? And then it's an organism that's barely 2 micrometers in length. That's incredible speed. That'd be like if we ran 75 to 200 meters per second, or 447 miles an hour. That's a fast little germ, huh?
Yeah, so, Griffin, I had to ask, where's the funny part?
Well, how quickly can this organism traverse through a string of saliva, bridging your mouth and the urinal? Well, let's assume the length of the salivary bridge is 50 centimeters. That seems like a reasonable estimate considering the average height of the adult male and placement of the average urinal. I'm not being sexist here. I just think it is logical to assume that urinals are mostly used by people who pee standing up. And then there's a picture of a bridge. Okay, 50 centimeters is 500,000 micrometers. That's a long bridge. And so to go 500,000 micrometers moving at 200 micrometers a second, that would take 2,500 seconds. So if you stood still with your spit dangling out of your mouth into the urinal.
Okay. I like hearing all of these words so far.
For 42 uninterrupted minutes, that little nasty germ could maybe make it up there. But you would have to maintain the salivary bridge for 42 minutes. And the bacteria would have to move at top speed. And I don't know how long Vibrio can keep it up.
The problem I have with this is, like, even if you did it, if I'm a bacteria and I see someone spit in the toilet, I want to be like, you see a young buck who's like, I'm going for it. And every other bacteria is like, I've seen so many dudes fucking try. You're never trusting.
There's no way they're gonna. They will not maintain that salivary bridge. No chance, bud.
I mean, by the time you get to 5 minutes, which is definitely a world record, I think that is the first moment where the bacteria would be like, you know what? I think we might want to fucking go for this, guys. This may be the one. We've always wanted to try this stuff.
But,
maybe this
but
is our
by then
chance.
it's too late, Justin. They'd have to go right away, right? It would have to be as soon as it like boom, there
Bang,
they go.
off to the races. Yeah, the bacteria would have to be sort of poised on the edge of the urinal, waiting for your piss, your not your piss, your spit. Hey, if I see you standing over a urinal with a dangly dangle of spit hanging out of your mouth for almost, let's round it up to an hour. Let's round it up. Let's say an episode of television, sans commercials. I'm going to say something to somebody. I'll find a teacher or an adult, and I will get them to, I don't know, put you in trouble somehow, because you definitely shouldn't be doing that.
Or
Or
because at that point, I think I might be impressed by the focus, because I think you would see this, that you'd walk in, and then there would be an amount of time that you would definitely be frozen in place watching this happen, right? Where you think like, I need to go tell what is happening? I need to do something. And I think in that time, the curiosity would overtake you, and you keep thinking, well, I do want to go get someone, but I also want to see how long they can dangle this big loogie of spit into the urinal.
Now, this is getting a little gross, so I just want to say that there are also bad answers on here. Like somebody saying, what bacteria? Under normal conditions, human urine is sterile. In a pinch, you can even use it to clean a wound. So they're saying, like, there's no germs in a toilet, in which case... Stop it. Of course there is. I'm so sick of people saying that you can pee on a jellyfish sting, so you may as well drink toilet water. Stop it. That's not what that means even a little bit at all. Somebody did question the Dr. Anoop Sinha's answer here, and they did say, wouldn't the bacteria have a shorter route going up your penis? And then Chris Wilson, who has nothing to do with anybody, comes in and he's like, it would have to overcome the speed of the stream, and urine streams are not continuous. If you were to watch it in slow motion, it's broken up into drops. It would be like trying to run up a treadmill going the same speed as a fighter jet. Not nearly as scientific.
I could do that.
You could do that. First of all, you would have to keep this pee stream going for 42 minutes.
Yeah, no, I could do that. I could do
Um,
that. I've been practicing. I only pee once every 4 days.
Yeah.
It's wicked uncomfortable. Don't get me wrong, but it's how I do it. And I've been able to perfect it. It just comes out in one set, steady. There's no arc to it.
Yeah.
It's like a lightsaber.
Pretty
comes
wild.
out steady for 42 minutes.
Yeah. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah. It doesn't save a lot of time. I've been keeping track of how much time
That's
I
the
save.
problem.
I haven't figured out how to utilize it at all either. I don't know why I've been doing this, and my doctor's really worried.
I'm just saying that's what Quora does. That's how Quora does
that's
it.
Quora.
And it's a little...
They have what we like to call a joke killer right at the beginning, where some fucking Poindexter hops up on your biz and is like, actually, I have a good answer to
But what's
this.
great is then you get a bunch
that
of...
sounded exactly like Doofenshmirtz, Justin.
Yeah, that was
I
wild.
didn't know I had a Doofenshmirtz in me, but here it is.
What I love, though, is that then you get a bunch of hop-ons from people who get on the answer and they're like, that's really smart. Here's what I think. Wouldn't you suck some of the spittle back up into your mouth? And it's like, stop it. The good doctor already answered this one. You don't have to try and put some extra doctor juice on it.
Yeah,
Also,
but at that point, Griffin, Quora sounds a lot like Twitter.
How about a question?
Please.
Just like that. Okay.